Alright, so here we are at the first topic video of Lesson 1, and as promised in the intro video, we're going to review some of the topics we covered in class regarding addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division when we're dealing with roots, especially square roots and cube roots. So let's just take a look at our canvas over here to get started. And I have a nice blank screen. Pull out your notes and you'll want to follow along with me. So in class we talked about how if I have a square root, or any root, it doesn't matter if it's a cube or fourth or any radical, with two factors underneath the radicand, we can separate those pieces into two separate radical expressions. And we can do that also with division. So if we have two variables that are being divided, we can separate that as a root on the top and a root on the bottom. However, we said that it's not okay to separate if I had, say, the sum of two variables, x plus y. It's not okay to separate this as the square root of x plus the square root of y. And similarly, we can't take x minus y and we're not allowed to subtract them separately. So while we can move around factors, so when we're talking about multiplication or we're talking about division, we have a little bit more flexibility with how we talk about those radicals. And I mentioned in class that it has to do with the fact that a square root breaks apart factors. Factors are related to multiplication. So that's why we can do more when we're dealing with multiplication. Radicals don't really deal with sums. So when we have sums or differences, we can't break the pieces apart. They're stuck underneath the radical. So we would not rewrite it. We would be stuck with this expression or this expression. Okay, that's just the basics of what we talked about in class. We are going to develop this just a little bit further, but instead of putting it all in one video, I just wanted to quickly make sure that was in your notes. So we'll move to the next topic video, and I'll show you how particularly the idea of multiplication is useful to us in dealing with radicals most frequently.